In today's episode of The Story of Animals, we delve into an incredible phenomenon that may sound complicated, but captures one of the most fascinating aspects of animal behavior: Zoopharmacognosy. Zoopharmacognosy, which means animal drug knowledge, refers to the instinctual or learned practices animals use to medicate themselves. These creatures have evolved ways of selecting plants, minerals, and other natural resources to alleviate pain, fight infections, and protect against parasites. This hidden science of self-medication reveals a profound intelligence within the animal kingdom, showing us that animals are not merely passive residents of their habitats, but active participants in their own health. Our journey begins with chimpanzees, our closest animal relatives, who have been observed practicing self-medication in Central and West Africa's dense rainforests. One of their chosen remedies is the aspilia plant. These chimpanzees carefully select, chew, and swallow the plant's leaves, which are known to have anti-parasitic properties. What's striking is that chimpanzees consume aspilia leaves most frequently during the rainy season, a time when parasites are particularly active. This behavior shows that chimpanzees instinctively know when their health is at risk and how to counter these threats. Chimpanzees also consume the pith of the Vernonia amygdalina plant, which is intensely bitter yet highly medicinal. This plant is known to contain compounds that fight malaria-causing parasites. Scientists believe that chimps instinctively know how to use it when symptoms arise, making them one of the most sophisticated users of zoopharmacognosy in the wild. Even in our own cities, birds exhibit behaviors that resemble self-medicating practices. Urban sparrows and finches incorporate discarded cigarette butts into their nests. Though this may seem peculiar, it serves a purpose. The nicotine in the cigarette butts acts as a potent repellent, warding off mites and parasites that could threaten the health of young birds. This clever adaptation shows how animals can use even human-made materials to their advantage. On the other side of the world, parrots in South America engage in a behavior called geophagy, or earth-eating. By consuming clay found on riverbanks, these parrots neutralize toxins from seeds and plants they eat. The clay binds to harmful chemicals, making them safe to digest. This behavior isn't random. These parrots specifically seek out clay with the highest levels of toxin-binding properties, displaying a remarkable understanding of their own dietary needs. Returning to the African savanna, we find that even the giants of the animal kingdom practice zoopharmacognosy. In Kenya, pregnant elephants have been observed seeking out a particular plant known locally as the birth plant. This plant, known for its labor-inducing properties, is also used by local human communities for the same purpose. Pregnant elephants consume this plant only in the final days of their pregnancy, suggesting an instinctual knowledge of its effects and timing. This behavior shows how elephants use their environment not only for sustenance, but for specific medicinal purposes, especially during sensitive life stages. Such wisdom likely passes from mother to calf, demonstrating how knowledge of natural medicine could be culturally transmitted among animal generations. Even the smallest creatures exhibit behaviors akin to Zoopharmacognosy. Honeybees collect a resinous substance called propolis, which they gather from plant buds and bark. This sticky resin, rich in bioactive compounds, forms a natural shield within the hive against bacteria, fungi, and viruses. Propolis acts as an immune system for the colony, keeping harmful pathogens at bay and ensuring the health of the hive. Interestingly, bees collect more resin for propolis during times of increased disease risk, suggesting they adjust their self-medicating behaviors in response to their environment. Through this behavior, bees show us how even tiny creatures can be masters of natural medicine, protecting their community with nature's own remedies. The study of zoopharmacognosy offers more than insight into animal behavior. It presents valuable opportunities for human medicine. Many plants and minerals used by animals are being studied for their potential to fight infections, reduce inflammation, and treat diseases in humans. For example, compounds in the aspilia plant used by chimpanzees have shown promise in treating parasitic infections. Zoopharmacognosy reminds us that nature holds answers to many of our health challenges. But for all the promise it holds, there's a threat: the loss of these natural pharmacies due to deforestation, climate change, and habitat destruction. Protecting these ecosystems is critical, not only for the animals, but also for the future of medicine. Zoopharmacognosy underscores the importance of preserving natural habitats. Every forest, riverbank, and coral reef is a living pharmacy containing resources that animals rely on to survive. As human impact threatens these habitats, the very practices animals depend on for survival are at risk. If we lose these environments, we may also lose invaluable insights into health and medicine. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.